Pronounced, defined, used in lexical dispatch.
Torque, noun and verb. Torqued, torquing. In physics and engineering, torque is the rotational equivalent of linear force, quantified as the product of a force and the distance from its point of application to an axis. For example, a mechanic applies torque when turning a lug nut with a wrench. In jewelry and archaeology, a torque is a rigid, often twisted necklace or bracelet, usually made of metal, worn as an ornament. For instance, the ancient Gauls frequently crafted torques from gold and bronze. In historical or literary context, torque can refer specifically to the twisted metal collars worn by ancient Celtic and Germanic peoples as symbols of status or divinity. This usage may appear in SAT or GRE passages describing antiquities or poetic imagery. The mechanic uses a torque wrench to apply the exact rotational force specified for the bolt. In physics class, we learn that torque is crucial for understanding angular motion and lever systems. Torquing the components uniformly prevents structural failures in the assembly. The engineer torqued the flange to the proper specification before pressurizing the system. Excessive torque on the propeller shaft caused it to shear under stress. The new hybrid engine boasts impressive low-end torque, enhancing its towing capacity. When comparing engines, torque is often cited as a key factor for acceleration versus horsepower for top speed. Torquing the wheel nuts to the manufacturer's recommendation is essential for safety. The ancient Celtic chieftain wore an ornate gold torque as a symbol of his authority. In the historical exhibit, the iron torque was displayed alongside other Bronze Age artifacts. Usage and importance frequently appears in academic passages on physics, engineering, automotive design, or history. Understanding torque as rotational force is critical for analyzing arguments or data in science-related questions. Likely question formats. Analogies. Torque is to rotation as force is to linear motion. SAT, GRE. Synonym selection. Torque may be matched with twisting force or moment. GRE, GMAT, TOEFL. Sentence completion. Blanks requiring torque in contexts involving mechanics or engines. SAT, GRE. Common confusables. Torque versus force. Torque specifically causes rotation. Force is linear. Torque versus torsion. Torsion is the stress from twisting. Torque is the cause. Homophones. Torque sounds like torque variant for necklace, but torque is rare. Semantic relatives. Moment as in moment of force. Leverage. Energy. Distinguish based on context. Relevant idioms or proverbs. Non-directly, however, in literary passages, SAT or GRE, the archaic torque as jewelry may appear in descriptive or historical context.